Like everyone else I know, why can't we have carbon credits on native areas we fenced off before all this got fashionable? QE2 covenants, etc. So in the ETS, the forest has to be established after 1989. So when talking about the ETS, you may have heard about pre-1990 forests and post-1989 forests. The reason that we have this line between 1990 and 1989 is because of the Kyoto Protocol. So it's an international agreement about climate change. And so that's why we have that distinction between the two. With Hiwaka Kanoa and the government's proposal on pricing agricultural emissions, the government has said that it's looking into and is considering attributing carbon sequestration to the management of pre-1990 regenerating forests. So for example, if you have fenced off pre-1990 regenerating forest where you're doing pest control or weed control, that could be potentially eligible for carbon credits. You would only earn for the management, so you're not going to earn all carbon sequestration from that forest. And it will probably take time for that to be incorporated into the ETS. So we're talking about after 2025. The government has signaled that they're looking into this, and so that is going to be something coming up in the future. The other option is that you could look into the voluntary carbon market. So if you have pre-1990 regenerating forests, so you know it's still growing, it's still sequestering carbon, you could look into the voluntary carbon market to potentially get the carbon sequestration recognized. The other thing that you could look into is that if you have a business, but you also have pre-1990 regenerating native forests, you could look at using that forest to offset your business emissions. So that's another potential option. I do understand that it could be frustrating if you have a forest and you are managing it and looking after it, but you aren't eligible for the ETS. So there are some options there at least.